Hey guys, LazyHawt here with another TF2 gameplay commentary. Today I'll be playing as the scout using the scattergun, the default pistol and the candy cane. But before we jump into the match, which I believe went pretty well, I want to talk about some stuff. First of all, I want to thank you for the positive feedback I got in my first commentary. I think I got about 6 or 7 comments saying that I did good, and I'm really happy for that. I know it doesn't sound like much, but for me it means a lot. So, thank you very much. The other thing I want to talk about is my new intro thingy I made. The reason I created it is because, well, I just like intros. But I'm not sure if I'll keep it or not. Might change it for something fancy. Now that I've talked about those two things, let's go back to the gameplay, shall we? So, as you might have noticed, we are playing King of the Hill Nucleus. And I have to talk about this map. In my opinion, it's a great map for scouts. At least when I play scout on Nucleus, it's really easy for me to get kills, get behind my enemies, and cause trouble. I think it's because there is so much open space for the scout to move. So I think Nucleus is my favorite King of the Hill map when it comes to playing scout. Another thing I want to talk about today is my loadout, which I think is the most effective loadout for scout. First up, we got the scattergun, which is the best primary for scout in my opinion. I mean, it causes great damage to the enemies from close range, and it's okay from medium range. It's the best choice. Next up, we got the secondary, which is the default pistol. I have to say, a month ago I would use the bonk, and bonk is still useful sometimes. But since I started using the default pistol, getting kills as a scout became a lot easier. That's because the pistol helps you deal with enemies at long range. You just can't imagine how much of a help this weapon can be. And of course, there is the melee, which is the candy cane. This weapon is a lifesaver. Every time I play on pretty much any map, there is always going to be a W and mouse 1 pyro that is waiting in the corner, ready to ambush me. I usually don't see him, and he lights me on fire. No health packs around, so what do? Well, I just kill him, and a health pack just pops up. That's why I use the candy cane. That weapon is my defense against pyros and random spamming. But if you want to avoid pyros and random spamming without using the candy cane, you always have bonk to assist you in that. And another melee that is really good as well is the Sandman. The reason I am not using the Sandman is because my aim with the ball just sucks. You know, I've been practicing a lot with Sandman, yet I can't hit anyone. And of course you have less health, that's a big problem as well. Anyway, I think I'm doing pretty well here. Checking for spies, not letting anyone get on the point, and being aggressive when it's needed. I try to run around 3 places: my spawn, the point, and the battlements. What I basically do is check for weak enemies, like snipers, engineers, spies, or other scouts, so I can take them out easily. And if possible, take on some of the heavy classes like soldiers, demoman, pyros, or even heavies. Right here I defend the point, I chase down that spy, he's taken out by a sniper, and right here I chase down that engineer. Dude, turn around, I am shooting you in the back. And I try to get the demo, but yeah, I get killed by a random pipe. And what just happened right here with that demo man showed one of the scout's weaknesses. He can be taken out really easily. He doesn't have much health, and that's why it's not wise to take enemies head on as a scout. You will probably get killed. The best thing to do as a scout is to pick your fights. I mean, fighting against heavy classes is not a good idea, especially if you're trying to take them head on. I just like to run away, pick weakest enemies, kill them, and then come back while my enemy is distracted. I take 1 or 2 good shots at him and kill him, pretty much like I did with those 2 heavies earlier. Basically I do the same thing over and over again. I see that I'm being chased by that scout, I also see that sniper as well, So I say, why not? Let's go for that sniper kill. And I make it. I kill that sniper and I try to rush the point to help that pyro when I see the spy and...
This guy's dead.
I couldn't save that pyro. I lost one of my best friends and one of my comrades. He will be missed, but I at least killed that spy. Anyway, we kept the point, we're close to winning, and we try to keep them in their spawn so they won't go for the cap. I get hurt right there, so I try to grab some HP. Right here, I try to find some enemies so they won't get near the point, try to take them out as soon as possible. When I see that the point is being captured by a spy, the same spy that killed the pyro, and I'm like, no sir, not on my point, not on my watch. And that's basically the game, guys. I want to thank you for watching, and it was a pretty good game. I think yeah, I'm on the MVPs. So thank you for watching and see you next time.
Thanks, mate.